A lot changes around the Raven from year to year, but one thing that doesn't change is this place is hard on equipment, man. We started working on our food plots yesterday, had a breakdown with the tractor, so our friends over at Baker Implement, they're bringing us a loaner to be able to continue working today. They're just rolling in right now. They're gonna take ours back and work on it, and hopefully we're gonna put this one to use right here and get some stuff done today. It's always something. It never fails. Something's always breaking. I'm sure we'll have that one broke down by the end of the day. Hopefully not, though. Man, look at this guy go. Super trucker.
Sugar came in and whipped her around, son. Professional right there. Dude, he made that look easy.
Telling you. Almost like he's done that before.
I'd have crashed that thing 10 ways.
That thing's awful nice. You sure you want to leave it with us?
Bother me none.
Don't bother you. Know you probably come picking this one up next.
Yeah.
Hey, we're hard on stuff around here, man.
It's all right.
We appreciate you bringing it to us.
I would have
These boys do it right here. Keeping us in business. Yeah, hopefully we don't have that broke down by the end of the day. We tend to be hard on stuff around here. Just a little bit. We finally got a stretch of dry weather. It's been raining like crazy here at the Raven over the last, I don't know, 3 or 4 weeks. We haven't got any clover work done. We haven't got our borderline in, so we finally caught a little streak of dry weather here in the next 3 or 4 days. Caleb come up to help us. Cody's gonna help us a little bit. Hopefully we can get some work done the next couple days. We're about to get after it if we can get old Big Red here ready to roll. Hey, we appreciate it, man.
No problem.
Thank you.
No problem.
You kept us in business, buddy.
At least she didn't make me go to Oklahoma this time.
That's right. A little shorter anyway.
Oh.
I think the keys are in that thing. It should be good to go. Do you need any help
Nope.
before we go?
No, we're good.
All right, I'm gonna jump on this thing and get to work then.
All right.
See you, buddy. Let's hook up to that disc and we'll go put some borderline in the ground.
All right, good. Hey, you ever seen that those tractor driving competitions in like FFA back in the day?
Oh yeah.
I feel like he definitely won.
Oh, yeah, he's definitely blue ribbon winner there.
Trying to figure it out. And it begins. We haven't had our first argument of the day yet. We've been here for 10 minutes, so I feel like that's a win-win, at least a little bit. Just get out of the way. Hey, now remember now, this is a loaner. Let's not try to wreck this thing in 5 minutes now. There you go.
Hook those old hydraulics up there, Pard.
All right. Top lift.
Yep. Grab that, if you want to grab that hooey man right there, Cody, grab it.
All right.
We'll need it. I'm gonna get 2 bags of borderline for Death Valley.
Okay.
I'd like to have got this in about a week ago, but man, it's been a crazy spring. I mean, we've had some of the craziest weather in the Midwest that I can ever remember. We still got plenty of time to get it in, but it's pretty critical right now to get it in within the next week or so it's got enough time, enough growing season to reach maximum height. That stuff 8, 10, 12 foot high if you give it enough time. So we got a spot. We always put it in Death Valley. I worked it up a little bit yesterday. Let's go down there, and I'm gonna go over it one pass with the disc, and then we'll broadcast and then like lightly disc it in. And that spot will be ready.
Okay. First one of the year right here. Man, it's crazy. I'll give it 20 minutes before he breaks something. Maybe. Should be like an over and under 20 minutes. I'd probably take the under.
Getting ready to get a little big time borderline in the ground. I can't stress enough how much I love this spot right here in Death Valley. Borderline's played such a huge role in our success in here because we've got about 1/3 of an acre right here in this strip I just disced up, and each bag of this plant's about 1/3 of an acre. So one bag will be perfect in here. But this stuff will get, you know, 8, 10 foot, even 12 foot high if you get it in the ground early enough in the spring. And we should be good right now. But we've got about 3 or 4 acres of food plots in behind here, behind where the borderline will be. And man, it just makes our access in and out of here bulletproof. I mean, we can climb up into that pine tree, hunt, slip back out with deer in the field, or get in the afternoons with deer in the plots already and never be detected. And it also keeps them on the right side of the tree for, you know, for the wind and everything. It don't allow them, unless they really want to get through it, they can. But it really works as a blocker too. Keeps them on the right side of the tree for us. It really secludes this food plot, makes them feel comfortable. Just a ton of benefits to the borderline. That's why we rely on it so much every year. We plant a ton of this stuff. Just finishing up the last pass here. Man, this worked up so nice in here. Got just the right amount of moisture in here. And man, creating the right seed bed's so huge on no matter what you're planting. This worked up really nice. Looks pretty fluffy, but it's got a lot of moisture still yet in it. So this stuff should just blow out of the ground. I come in here and disc it up real good using a Huey Man electric spreader here, and then I'll lightly disc it back in and we should be good to go. Well, we just ran out of seed. I think it went in good, Cody.
I think it was great.
That dirt's awesome, man. Jump back on the tractor here and just kind of lightly disc it in one time, just enough to cover the seed. Most of that seed in this blend's pretty small, so you don't want to get it real deep. That's critical. You know, a lot of guys cut it in super deep and they actually get the seed in the ground too deep, and it's tough. It creates that plant having to have, or that seed having to have a lot of energy to get up and out, and a lot of times that hurts it. So, you know, it's always better to plant shallower than deeper if you can help it. I got my disc set my gang set pretty straight, so it's not cutting very deep, and like I said, it's just going to throw just enough dirt just to cover those seeds up. Hopefully we'll get her disced in and move on to the next project.
About to go put out some big time. My brother is mowing some clover. we're gonna take the time and get some deer fed. We ripped the buggy over here to one of our other properties. We're gonna put out some of these new pear products. We're gonna give them everything that they could possibly need, and that's exactly what this big time pear is gonna do. These jokers are gonna shoot up, be healthy, and we'll be getting after them in September.
This is one of our foundation clover plots. It's about 3 acres, and you know, we get a lot of questions all the time asking, you know, how you maintain a clover plot, how we do it. I'm not at all about to say this is the only way to do it, but this is how we do it on the Raven. We usually come in the springtime and clip it like we're doing right now. Got a 10-foot bush hog back here, and what we're trying to do is, you don't want to scalp it, you don't want to get it too low. I kind of judge the height off of just barely clipping underneath the white flowers on your clover. So that's the first step, and then we'll come back and we'll tank mix our deer grow products and our herbicide. And for herbicide, I usually run Clef Butarac 200, which is Butarac 24DB, not to be confused with 24D, because that'll smoke your clover. Mix that up with a little bit of crop oil, and then come back over it and spray it, and that'll clean up, you know, any broadleafs that you might have in it besides your clover, and then plus your weed situation. So that's how we do it on the Raven. Like I said, not at all saying that is the only way, but that's how we've had success over the years. We're a little bit late in the game this year. Usually we're doing this in middle part of April, but it's been so wet this year that we're almost into June, and this is the first cutting. First time I've clipped it all year, because it's been so wet I hadn't been able to get in here because I didn't want to rut it up. You kind of see it right here though. It's looking pretty good. Hopefully we can get it clipped and get it sprayed and get it cleaned up a little bit. I don't like seeing all the weeds in it, but there's not much you can do whenever it's too wet to get a tractor in here. Looks like a carpet back there. That's what we like. Well, it is that time of year. Clover maintenance is in full swing. We're a little bit behind the game. It's been so wet this spring. It went from being just crazy dry to more water than we knew what to do with. So we hadn't been able to get in our clover fields because it's been so wet and taking a chance on rutting everything up. So we went in yesterday and clipped them. That's kind of our maintenance for our clover fields, is we'll go in and clip them with brush hog, and then come back and spray them with herbicide, and then mix in our plot boost. And now we've got a new liquid fertilizer line from Deer Grow, the 3-18-18, that we'll spray on top of the clover as well. And that's the cool thing. We've been trying it the last couple of years, and you know, a lot of guys, they take the time and the energy to go get dry fertilizer and have to deal with a buggy and everything else. And the cool thing with this is we can tank mix it all together with our herbicide. We're spraying anyway, we got to spray our herbicide, so it makes sense. I mean, it's a one pass, one stop shop. We can get everything done that we need to do in one pass, which makes it super convenient and saves a ton of time and energy. And we've had great luck with it. Our clover looks awesome. We get a lot of questions too as far as herbicides on what we're spraying for our clover, as far as being able to eliminate weeds and broadleafs. And you see me putting this Butarac 200 in there. It's 24DB, so we do about 48 ounces per acre of it. Not to be confused with 24D, because that'll smoke your clover, but this one right here is good for broadleafs in your clover. And then we'll put about 8 ounces per acre of Clef. We'll mix that with about 16 ounces of crop oil per acre, and just a little bit of Roundup. So you don't want to get the Roundup too heavy or it'll really stunt your clover back, but as long as you don't get it too heavy, it kind of helps too. And then like I said, we're tank mixing our plot boost and our liquid fertilizer from Deer Grow in with our herbicide. So we'll knock this stuff out, get a good clean clover patch, and then plus give it a little shot in the arm with some liquid fertilizer. Seems like we're adding an awful lot of chemical and products to this tank, but man, everything has its purpose. You know, we're putting a plot boost in. The plot boost really helps, you know, make a healthier, stronger, more drought resistant plant, and it's also helping that plant be able to utilize and intake what nutrients is already in the ground that you got there that might not be plant available. And then we're coming back to and adding our new liquid fertilizer, because instead of having to come back with a dry buggy or, you know, traditional conventional fertilizer and bring a buggy in and all that, now we can just mix this right into the tank, one-stop shop, and we're going to supplement anything that plant and that food plot is lacking with our new liquid fertilizer. So it's really cool to be able to mix everything together, even though it's a lot of different stuff between the herbicides and the Deer Grow products, but we only have to go over it one time. Man, spraying and maintaining these clover plots are so critical this time of year, because just like this year, it's got a little late on us, but they start getting so weedy and grassy that if you don't get ahead of it, it tries to take your clover over. That's what we're doing today. We're spraying our Deer Grow products and some liquid fertilizer, but we tank mixed it with our herbicides. So we got Clef, Butarac 200, a little bit of crop oil, and then also a little bit of Roundup, LIFO. So we don't want to get too heavy on that, but it really helps you mix in a little bit. We're running about just over 4 miles an hour. Get this one cleaned up, move to the next one. This is a plot we call I-55 right here. This is actually where Cody and Kelsey hunted last year during rifle season. Kelsey rather shot a real nice buck out of here, a good 8-pointer. I think that's the first buck we ever shot out of here.
Look at him.
Oh my gosh.
Your first buck.
Couldn't be a better feeling.
Got the buggy loaded down with nitro mineral, man. We're freshening up some mineral sites, putting out some new mineral sites. It's that time of year. It's hot. Deer are growing. Fawns are dropping. Exciting time of the year. Starting to get some trail cameras out. We got a bunch of mineral getting the ground today. Cruising around a few of these spots. So critical this time of year. Get this stuff in the ground, man. They need it for sure. Dropping fawns like crazy. I've kicked up 3 or 4 different fawns while I've been out planting and messing around the farm. So we're trying to drive slow today so we don't run over any. Fun time of year though. Deer season is upon us. Couple more months. We can't wait. Love this time of year. Critical time of year, boys and girls, to be getting the old minerals in the ground. We got the big kind nitro. We got 1 county left down here in Missouri where we can put minerals and supplement feed in the summertime. So it's getting almost into June right now. Fawns are dropping and the bucks are putting on horn like crazy right now. So we've been putting out a lot of nitro. This stuff is jam-packed, not only full of minerals, but also vitamins. So it's good for your fawns, your does coming out of out of labor. And then also, like I said, your bucks is putting on horns like crazy right now. So no better time. Get the mineral in the ground. That's what we're doing today, is freshening up some spots that we've had established for a couple years. It looks like they're pounding. There might be a little bit left in here. They're still pounding it pretty good. Man, this time of year right here, I don't know if Christmas is any more exciting. You know, we're getting into June. The bucks are starting to put on horn like crazy, and it's time to deploy some cell cameras, man. I get so dang excited this time of year to get the stealth cams out. We got a mineral site right here they've been crushing, so I can't wait to see what's on there. We ought to have some good bucks in this area. I'm running, this is the DS4K. I got some of the Deceptors that I run too, and I run these, and excited to try some of the new ones for this year too, but these DS4Ks have been clutch, man. Get this one over this mineral site, and we ought to start getting pictures tonight.